Hello. This week I will be discussing the first three chapters of The Watchmen. In chapter 2, there is a riot occurring that seems to be anti-vigilante. There is one person that go as far as to say that they want the normal police back. The one shown in chapter 2 isn't even the only one that's occurring. The comedian states that the other watchmen are dealing with riots in Washington and the Lower East Side of town. Around this time, it seems that the police have given full control of justice to the Watchmen, but the senator is creating a bill that outlaws costumed heroes. The comedian then said that until the bill is passed, they are society's only protection. The people under the Watchmen's jurisdiction may have grown tired and do not agree with the way the system in place was held. Many of them question the validity of the Watchmen's sense of justice. For example, the public has knowledge of the comedian's actions against Sally Jupiter, actions that he has not seemed to be held accountable for. For example, one even calls him a pig and a rapist as a result of these actions. The purpose of the Watchmen was to hold accountable any criminal that brings harm onto others. But for the Watchmen themselves, there does not seem to be a system in place to hold them accountable for any unjust actions that they may commit, which is where the spray-painted phrase, "Who watches the Watchmen?" derives from. That seems to be why these riots are occurring, and they seem to have worked because the Keene Act was set into place outlawing the Watchmen. For the second question, it seems that John leaves for Mars after the televised Q&A, where he was being pressed about causing the presence of cancer within his peers and lovers. He seems to leave the planet in order to prevent himself from harming anyone else if this accusation were to be found true. After John's departure, the public begins to realize the gravity of his decision. For he was the United States ace in the hole to prevent the Russians from starting a war against them. Even the owner of the newsstand begins to allow the boy to keep several works that he has in his stand because of this fear of what he deems the final analysis. Not soon after his departure, Russia is seen invading Afghanistan, as evident by the newspaper article. Rorschach states that these days, nobody's safe. His leaving was significant because he proved to be the United States safeguard that stifled the threat of Russian nuclear attacks. That is all. Thank you.